I didn't just save money, I saved years. Years of discipline, of restraint, of telling myself, one day. Late nights, early mornings, watching other people upgrade their lives while I stayed patient. Because I wasn't buying cars. I was buying arrival, proof that the grind meant something, proof that I wasn't just dreaming, proof that I had finally stepped into the life I imagined. And then it happened. The first one. The kind of car that doesn't just drive, it declares. Strangers look twice. Heads turn. The engine hums like it knows it's superior, and it felt incredible. For a moment, everything slowed down. The world outside the windshield felt different, sharper, more cinematic. The city lights reflected across the hood like the whole street suddenly belonged to me. Every small sound felt amplified. The engine, the tires on the asphalt, even the quiet pause at a red light. People would walk past, pretending not to stare, but they always did. And somehow the car changed the way the day felt. A simple drive to nowhere suddenly felt like an entrance, like the beginning of something bigger. Not just transportation, a statement, a version of life that felt a little louder, a little bolder, a little more untouchable. And once you feel that, it's hard to stop there. So I leveled up, another car, different style, different energy, different version of me. One for the spotlight, one for the quiet flex, one for the days I wanted to feel untouchable. Each one parked somewhere new, a city street, an empty road, under open sky. And every time I stepped out, it felt like I was stepping into success itself. Then, something shifts. A shadow crosses chrome. Heavy footsteps. Before I can react, metal bends, glass erupts. The car that once whispered, "You made it," now screams under pressure. I'm frozen. But that's not the strange part. The strange part is, it doesn't stop there. It keeps happening. Different day, different place, different car that I was extremely proud of about 5 minutes earlier. And somehow another enormous animal appears. At first I thought it was just bad timing. Wrong place, wrong moment, you know. One unfortunate incident. But after the third car, I started noticing a pattern. Because apparently the universe looked at my life and decided it would be hilarious to involve wildlife. And not the small kind either. I'm talking about the kind of animals that look at a six-figure machine and treat it like a soda can. One moment I'm admiring the paint, the lines, the engine sound, and the next moment something with horns is rearranging the entire front end of my car. And I'm standing there thinking, where are these things even coming from? And I genuinely start wondering if I accidentally drove into a nature documentary. Because this isn't normal. This is the kind of chaos you usually only see in ridiculous internet clips. Except this time, it's happening in real life, right in front of me. Metal folding, glass exploding, engines going silent, pieces of something I worked years for just disappearing into dust. I'm not watching cars get destroyed. I'm watching illusions collapse. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Where your treasure is, there your heart is also. And metal rusts, paint fades, leather cracks. Treasures that can rust were never meant to rule you. I thought I was collecting freedom. Maybe I was collecting attachments. Dreams are powerful. But if your dream defines your worth, you're already fragile. The last engine falls silent. No more roaring, no more flex, no more applause, just wind, just space, just me, standing in the aftermath of what I thought would complete me. And I can't help but ask, was it a warning? Was it a lesson? Or was it always just an alpha illusion? If this story gave you something to think about, or reminded you that success isn't always what it seems, then I'm really glad you were here. Thanks for watching. And if you'd like to see another powerful story, there's one very close to my heart. A desperate mother bear searching for help, trying to save her injured baby. And the woman who answered that call? Well, she's a good friend of mine. If you're curious how that story ends, you'll find it right here.